morning, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Market Check, brought to you by BB. There is no second best live YouTube stream to talk about markets. And unsurprisingly, guys, the Thursdays tend to be kind of my favorite day of the week because I know we're always going to get some downside volatility. It's happened again, which probably means we'll be green tomorrow. But nevertheless, we're going to talk about that and much more on today's episode of Market Check with you guys. I'm Snorlax. You also know me as Tommy. I'm joined by Prometheus and, of course, Big Country Tuck. We're going to have a great show for you all today. Before we can start talking about the movements in the market that we're seeing today, is this just more of the same from really like what we've seen over the last few months? Or are we finally getting ready to trend in equities and obviously see what that does for crypto? Comments. And obviously see what that means for crypto. Before we can cover that, though, you guys should already know what I'm about to ask you. Can we run up the like button today? Can we hit as many likes as possible? Can we get to 3-digit likes? I haven't even checked the like button in a few weeks. I know I threatened the soybean chart earlier this week, but truthfully, I have not been holding you guys accountable to the like button, and maybe that's my fault. And maybe that's my fault for doing too much jester gooning, but at the same time, maybe it's a good day to change that tendency and look at the like button, look at soybeans. It's going to be a good show, though. I can feel it. To talk about the market.
Nice.
Talk about the market. Obviously, the S&P is selling off a little bit, right? The NASDAQ is selling off a little bit more, right? Almost down 2% on the day. I think there is a structural divergence shaping up right now between tech and the S&P. That shouldn't be super surprising given that we've seen a really strong bid on defensives and a rotation out of tech stocks. And so, yeah, we are seeing this divergence between tech and SPOOs. The question is, are we going to see it materialize into a larger move lower, or are we just going to see this ping pong range that the S&P has done for the last 4 to 6 months up here continue forever, right? Who knows? It might be the forever range, just like ETH below 4K. But obviously, crypto has, if we are going to sell off, crypto has largely front run this move on equities. And so what would that lead to for crypto, right? Like what sort of price action? Is it going to lead to kind of what we saw out of the 2022 bottom, the April bottom of last year, where crypto, marginally speaking, had already completed a majority of its downside and showed significant relative strength while equities sold off quite aggressively? Or is it going to be maybe a little bit more akin to like a February or March of 2020? Where Bitcoin made a big move down, and then when equities finally made that move lower, everything capitulated together. Again, things we'll discuss on today's stream. I think altcoins are still communicating that they want a bit lower prices. Obviously, we have some stuff that we have to reckon with when it comes to Binance. And when I look at these altcoins, I think we mentioned it yesterday on the show, but a lot of these altcoins have just sold off so mechanically from these trend EMAs, right? Something like Sui, like Pepe, like these very prominent altcoins that we traded throughout this market cycle on a lower time frame. They're just getting sold off into aggressively. And until the bleeding, I think, stops and we start to range on majors, that's probably going to remain the case, right? Altcoins hate uncertainty and they hate liquidity drain. And we're arguably seeing the same exact thing happen in equity markets right now. Robinhood, Coinbase, Palantir selling off pretty aggressively already over the last 2 days. But how are we doing, guys? What are we seeing in the markets right now? What are we thinking about this move down? Is this just normal Thursday price action, or is this the start of potentially a larger trend down?
Could be, man. Well, I don't know if you can say it's the start of a larger trend down on altcoins, potentially.
I meant like equities.
Okay, yeah. I think it probably is the start of a larger trend down on like the Mag 7, but I don't know about old Hood. Hood seems it already has taken an absolute beating, so.
Good morning, fellas.
Good morning, Max.
Good morning. Good morning. Are you enjoying the sweet smell of zero in the morning?
Always.
See
What
to
are we
update my
buying?
chart.
Brad says, "What are we buying? We're buying puts, brother."
Derivatives.
Yeah. Short-dated derivatives of downside speculation.
Yeah.
My wife asked me what I wanted for Valentine's Day, and I said more collateral for derivatives.
That's a good one. I like that. Poor old Tom Lee, boys.
Is that Bitmine? Oh,
He got his bonus, man. You know,
Yeah.
He's gonna be just fine, man. He'll be just fine.
He's been here before. He'll be here again.
he'll probably get sued, but like,
Yeah, for sure.
is anybody actually going to be held accountable for treasury companies that people willingly invested their money into? Like,
No, bro.
I don't think so.
He made a strategic bet to acquire a lot of Ethereum, and the price went down. People knew that it was possible the price of ETH would go down. You know, it's not really his fault. Like, he may have made a bad move, but also, Tommy, I had a question for you.
Oh God, what is it?
So yesterday I saw a clip of Sailor finally basically
Yeah.
saying what his liquidation price was.
Yeah.
What was it?
8,000.
8K.
Oh
No.
God.
He
No
said
way.
if we go to 8,000, then we'll just like roll the debt forward and refinance. And then the commentator was like, well, who would refinance that for you if you're down like 90%? And he just was like, anybody. You know, the volatility of Bitcoin makes it valuable forever, you know. But
Well,
in my knowledge, that was like the first time that he had actually been like, if we go to a certain number, we're cooked.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, because
And
he's never
also-
said that before.
markets sell at 8K. Can you imagine? I can't even imagine. I'm extremely bearish. I don't think Bitcoin's getting that low.
No.
So I think he'll be safe, right? Like, assuming that's actually his liquidation price, I don't think Bitcoin's going that low ever again. But you know, this market does have a pretty distinct tendency of hunting people that you never thought would actually get hunted out of the market.
Well, the CEO came out, I think it was the CEO or maybe the CFO or somebody, and he basically said, well, we won't have issues until 2030 or 2032. Like, that's the real kind of calling card, right? Because that's when all that debt, right, that they're going to have to pay back comes due. That's the real, like,
Is it not
liquidation.
sooner than that?
Yeah, I thought it was.
I'm pretty sure they have it laddered, so like 2028, 2030, and 2032 for kind of like their debt financing they did.
Study Barry, man. Study him.
I forgot Tucker had the most interesting chili in the world.
Yeah, it's just beans, or no, it's not beans. It's just meat and liquid and coffee.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
forgot coffee was in there.
Yeah, there's one
Feel
cup of
your,
coffee. It's good stuff, man. You'll try it one day.
I don't know about that, but I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to disparage it at surface level. Man, if they can't get liquidated 8K, I'm almost tempted to like buy a disgusting dip on MSTR common stock at some point.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think we're going to AK, bro. I just thought
I
it was
don't-
interesting that like he finally was like, if we go there, then we'll just refinance the debt. It's like, bro, if we're at 8K, no one's refinancing your minus 90% Bitcoin position. You're gonna lose your company.
If we're at 8K, the micro strategy is going to be market dumping like 5% of the total Bitcoin supply at 8K. But the positive will be that it will not be nearly as much as it is at current
That's true. That's true. But hang on now. I will say this. I actually don't think it would be the Bitcoin. I think they would literally just be like liquidating the company. Like it wouldn't be the Bitcoin. I think he will sacrifice the company well before the Bitcoin, man.
Well, no, they can't, because if they go into Chapter 11, then where does that Bitcoin go? It goes straight to the Fed.
I have
right?
no idea. I just know he's not going to let that Bitcoin go easily.
Or
But
no, it
I don't
doesn't go
think
to
he
the
cares
Fed.
about the company that much.
Yeah,
You know,
it'll
I
go
was-
to their secured debt holders.
I was thinking about it yesterday, and it's kind of like along the lines with what you just said, Max. I mean, it's like, why would I pretend my company has any value at all when I'm holding a lot of Bitcoin? It's almost like I could see the pendulum swing back the other way, where it's like MicroStrategy is like the bull case is that it owns a lot of Bitcoin, not that it's making revenue off the Bitcoin. In my opinion, at a certain point, like that becomes the bull case. If they can't get liquidated until 8K, then MicroStrategy going down huge could eventually become a buy again. Then, in theory, because then you're just buying the Bitcoin, in my eyes, or you're buying like a stake in the Bitcoin. But obviously, I know it's going to be more complicated than that in practice.
Yeah.
I hope we don't have to find out, though. Let me say that. I know I'm the resident doomer, but I really hope we don't have to find that out.
Well, I think the big issue is just like it's one of those situations where it doesn't seem like they really have a plan to like pay the debt back, you know? It's like they're just basically betting on people just continually like refinancing or like allowing them to roll that debt. And Bitcoin, another huge assumption is that Bitcoin's volatility continues to be double or even like triple digits every single year for the next forever. So I'm like, there's two major assumptions: that Bitcoin is going to keep trading as volatilely to the upside and I guess to the downside as it does now for the next 100 years. And that people will just continue to service their debt however they need for very, very low yield forever. It's possible. Just don't know how likely those two things are, you know?
It's definitely possible, though.
It's definitely possible.
I think too, a big tell in that interview yesterday was it was like the first interview he's done on, you know, traditional like CNBC or one of the big platforms where he like visibly was shaken, right? Like you could see it in his expression, in his voice. And they were like, well, who's going to refinance you? And he was like, it's just Bitcoin volatility. They love that. You know, like, it's like he's starting to feel the heat. Like he
So I would
feels the
say,
pressure.
did you see him in the bear market, Prometheus? Did you ever like watch any footage of him?
I didn't pay attention to Sailor in the bear market.
I wasn't paying that close of attention, but I remember there were a few interviews where he looked a little like a little disheveled. I don't know the right word for it. Like just maybe a little like didn't get much sleep last night kind of thing. But here's the thing. I don't even like I've said this before. I'm actually rooting for Michael Saylor. Like I think a lot of people want to see him go down. I actually really want to see him win. I don't know if I think it's super likely. I think he can keep going for a bit. But I actually am rooting for him. Like it's not me hating. Like I don't want to see any trouble over there. I just don't know if I fully believe in like their business model surviving forever. So, but I do want to see him win. Like I'm not trying to be a hater. Let me just let the record show.
VIX over 20.
VIX over 20, you say? Hold on.
25 is the level where things really open up.
Things really open up. Oh, Tommy.
I love the little twinkle that you get in your eye when the VIX starts spiking, Tommy.
Yeah, I mean, VIX is rising into the most astrologically interesting period in maybe my entire time in markets. I'm feeling it, boys. I'm running to Costco this afternoon and picking up some supplies. I'm not gonna lie.
He's finally getting on board. Good job, Tommy. Good job. Good man.
Call me Tucker mode.
Yeah, boy. You don't think I got bags of rice and a generator in the fridge or in the garage? Come on now.
Oh, I know you do.
Come on now. And a deep freeze full of beef. Study.
Are you still buying like a whole cow?
No, a whole cow's too much. Half a cow is just fine. Half a cow will feed you for like a year, bro.
Yeah, quarter cow's like perfect.
Quarter cow's a lot too, but yeah. A full cow would feed like a family of 6 for like 18 months. Easy. Probably more than that.
It's thousands of pounds of beef.
Yeah. You get like over 300 pounds of ground beef, probably 400.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing. But also, it's like I don't even know how I could eat that much food conceivably in a year. I'd have to be eating red meat every single day, which sounds great, but like
sounds like a heart attack.
No,
the heartburn
would
really take its toll on me.
Keeps your heart strong.
So when you say you're going to Costco to buy stuff,
Are
you just expand on that a little bit? Just
Max
a tiny bit.
A list.
I just don't know,
Yeah,
you
but,
never know
but Santa Claus makes a list, makes a list. He checks it twice. I mean, that's a pretty jolly guy. Are you a jolly guy, or are you going to Costco for different reasons?
I think I'm a pretty jolly guy in general, but I'm kind of dooming right now. Yeah.
Now, when you say you're kind of dooming, the last time people that I can think of rush to the supermarket or generally like grocery stores, convenience stores to shop in bulk was COVID. So when you say I'm actually going to Costco, the way it kind of rolled off your tongue almost to me sounded like you're preparing for something horrific that would impede you from being able to go to the store to get what you need maybe next week or the week after that. So
just in case.
But in case of what?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't have tsunamis in Denver, so like what is it?
Well, it could be anything. Who the hell knows? What I can tell you though is I'm looking at the VIX and I'm like, ain't no way in hell that's not spiking significantly higher in the next 1 to 2 months, realistically. Because of that, I feel like it would behoove me not to have an empty fridge right now or freezer.
So if you go to Costco, it's in the dry section, typically over by the pharmacy, but they sell like ration packs, and it's like a big bucket, and there's 130 like servings of dehydrated food in these packets. So if you're going there and you want to get some prepper food, that's the way to go.
Okay, but let me ask you this. VIX spiking to 100 could just be like economic turmoil, right? Don't you think it's fair to assume if the VIX did spike to 100, you wouldn't have a problem getting food because nobody would be buying food because they're all poor?
Well, who's gonna be like doling out the food? I'm not gonna be one of the people who are robbing a grocery store in times of chaos. I'm still gonna.
Oh, I see. So you'd like to spend your money at the grocery store.
I'm not gonna like chance my ability to eat food on like, yeah, I have to rob this grocery store. I'm gonna starve. I'm not gonna do that.
Tommy, you gotta just get strapped up and run into a Target with a bulletproof vest on, and you'll be fine. No one's gonna fuck with you.
Dude, you could always eat chaka.
I mean, in this case, it's probably Butters, and that's I can't do that. I
Nah, bro,
can't
Butters
do
is
that.
Butters is eating you. Like, let's.
That's true. That's real.
Also, where you live, Tommy, is probably like the least ideal place to ever be in the
You gotta
case of
get out of there, bro.
of
You
an
gotta get
event.
out of there.
Thank
Like
you.
the amount of freaks that live in your area. I mean, it
I
would
thought you were going
be
to say something else. It's like military. Like speaking of that, is kind of not a great spot to be, honestly. Or I guess the safest place you could be.
I just don't get what you're expecting to happen.
I am expecting the VIX to spike dramatically higher. I don't know why. I don't know what's going to cause it. I'm just taking precaution.
Throw a number at me. What level?
I mean, I've said for a while, I think you're going to see like triple-digit VIX.
Equal highs, steady.
How high it goes, like who the hell knows? I don't know how much things are really going to break. I can only speculate, but I think like 100 is a good spot. I mean, honestly, like the VIX really looks almost exactly identical to 2020. Like identical.
Fractal for me, Prometheus. Fractal chud for me. I want to see it.
You just get the 2018 to 2020 stretch on the VIX and put it on the August 5th crash to now.
something like this.
I think he's frozen. Oh, wait, there we go.
It's itching my back, sorry.
Are you looking at like this?
Yeah.
I think we're here.
And I mean, we already might be in like that last little higher
Chop.
low before the explosion.
That does look pretty similar. I will admit.
Most importantly, if you look at the lows, this higher low structure is very much so indicative of, for me, of the big blow-offs. It's what kind of tipped me off before we had like the big. I didn't know what it was going to be, but I mean, I was looking at VIX and volatility more so on the daily, just seeing these higher lows getting put in. I'm like, okay, something's going to happen. I remember we were out in Denver at that point. It's kind of why I was positioned short in some stuff, but from a broader time frame or horizon, the significant uptrending structure, I mean, it almost always leads to significant blow-offs. Let me put it on monthly here. Right? Where, just these heightened volatility regimes typically lead to something, right? It essentially led to a blow-up from, the dot-com bubble, and it remained heightened for a significant period of time, led to the 08, led to COVID. All right, what's going to happen next?
Mm-hmm.
Can we throw a MACD on the VIX? Just see.
Yeah, why not?
I don't think he's watching the stream, but I know Gengar had MACD on the VIX like a few weeks ago. It looked good.
He had it on, the monthly.
Monthly MACD on the VIX. Let's see. Let's see if it works.
See how it's just
interesting. It's crossing above the 0 too. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Oh, look at when that happened last. 2020. 2020. When you're just starting to uninvert.
That's here it comes.
Oh no.
I'm doing a video today called The Calm Before the Storm. I felt like it was pretty fitting.
Nice. Let's see what happens.
Well, it isn't really that calm in crypto, but
well, how are VIX calls priced at? Like
they're horrible.
U2 VIX 50s or something. Like
they're really not like very favorable. And honestly, the strikes didn't go very far on like levered VIX ETFs. So it's kind of hard to.
They're pretty
kind of hard to get the long tail.
Do we have like VIX call flow running or what? Like just people aping yet or no?
I don't. I think people like Gamma dictates that dealers are going to start aping VIX or Vol in general above 25.
Yeah. I mean, you're starting to see flows come in above 30 right now. Some of the
30 acceptance above 30 is usually also when like institutional Vol shorting algorithms start to like hedge out exposure too. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Prometheus, but I think it's
Yep.
30 or like 35.
Because I mean, the mean is, I think the volatility mean is like 17. So I mean, generally speaking, when you get volatility above 17, it's pretty significant for the algos, because that's typically speaking, that's when they start really getting long volatility.
When RSI breaks above 50, it's gonna get interesting.
Yeah. And when you get it tagging like the highs right at like 80, it's like you're like generational by the dip.
Well, shit. Just like that, it was over.
And just like that, it all came to an end.
I mean, how could it be over if it never even really began, you know?
It's an echo bubble.
You know what the
Super cycle.
problem is, man, is everybody that owns all the stocks and all the assets in the world just got exposed for being pedos. So they're just going to G all their bags. Terrible, man.
There's probably some truth to that, honestly.
What comes first, though, the chicken or the egg? Like, are they hardwired like that, or do they make all that money and then become like that?
Both,
money only
probably.
exacerbates who people truly are. Money is just a magnifier of human character. That's all it is. If
It's a wise approach, I think.
Yeah.
Get the nail
If
on the
somebody's a good person and they get a lot of money, what do? They help a lot of people, right? Somebody's a piece of shit and they get a lot of money, they become even a bigger piece of shit, you know?
I like that take. We're going to go with that as the official answer. That's a good one. But then my question kind of circles back a little bit more to like, okay, so yes, it's the gasoline on the fire within, right? Whether it's good or bad, accentuates, amplifies. What is it with all these terrible people making all this money and being in positions of power?
Well, I'm sure there is, probably a network of powerful people, and you get introduced. I mean, think about Hollywood, for example, right? It's like probably a lot of people who ended up in the position that they're in from like, not talking about success, but like ending up at maybe like rituals or whatever the hell else goes on in Hollywood, probably weren't asking. Like some of them probably weren't asking for it and ended up there anyway, just by association. So, I imagine that's some of it or a lot of it. But, I think also the pursuit of money, success, and power is kind of a double-edged sword at the end of the day. Can't get lost in the sauce.
It's over. It's over. Michael Burry was right. He did, by the way, he nailed the Palantir short too. Just saying, people were giving him shit about that. I think it's funny, this like it's this strange time where a guy who's made like billions taking trades that nobody else has, like been able to do, clearly more successful, basically getting trolled by a bunch of like literal brokies that don't even know how to trade on Twitter. I'm like, what is wrong with the world? Like, what is wrong with this, man? Like, how are these guys that like literally don't know anything about markets trolling Michael Burry? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I mean, that just sums it up, doesn't it? Like,
Just like the arrogance of like the average normie retail investor to think that like they even have a right to comment on what like a gorillionaire, like famous investor is doing or not doing is wild to me. So wild. It's just like the embodiment of Dunning-Kruger right there. Like I've been trading for 2 years. Michael Burry's a fade. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like you're an idiot. Like,
You're an idiot.
Oh,
dude, I bought like $3,000 of SPX 6900. Michael Burry is shorting Palantir. What an idiot, dude. It's gonna flip the stock market, dude. You're a clown. They made a movie about him. The dude made billions of dollars.
Michael Burry routinely taking 25 to 50x payout trades with size, and people want to get on him for like losing out on 2 or 3 trades.
Yeah, dude, he's a tail enjoyer, man. He's literally you. He's Tommy. He's older Tommy.
Literally you with more money. Yeah.
Yeah, all he does is place tail bets, and he
And one
loses
less
a bunch.
eye.
But when he hits, he only needs to win a couple big ones a year. That's it.
I just need like another 2 or 300 million, and maybe I can take those.
He's totally fine with like a 25% win rate. He's totally cool with that. He still prints.
Dude, some of my like better systems that I've been working on for my algorithmic stuff, some of the better ones win less than half their trades, you know.
Yeah.
But when they win, it's like they win 5 times as much as the average loss.
Well, bro, that's what a lot of people are doing on Polymarket is they have terrible win rates, but they lose small and they win huge. Like
The key to all of it is just like mitigating your drawdown. Is like that's all it
Exactly.
is. You can
It's
lose
risk
a shit ton
management.
of trades, but if they're just little scratches, it doesn't matter.
win rate is overrated for sure.
Then all these people have like, you know, oh, I win 80% of my trades. I take 7-to-1 RR on average. I'm like, you are LARPing. You are a liar. You don't know shit about shit. That's not real.
It's not
Maybe
only a lark,
these-
but I also think that style of trading is literally getting arbitraged out of the market with
Yeah.
the increase in automated trading.
100%.
Honestly. Like these lower time frame scalps that have worked in crypto for years, I just think like the market's getting more efficient. It's not that they're not happening, but they're happening in ways that are specifically designed to take people out of those trades before they actually play out.
Mhm.
Yeah. Totally.
What are you looking at right now?
We're just-
IONQ?
Oh, yeah. This is a quantum, structuring a trade here on quantum that we entered in here on the 1 minute 5 tick chart.
You short the absolute Pico top.
Yeah. It's, sorry. I entered in right here.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Yeah. This is my
1,000
perfect fill. I tripled my position size actually on this retest.
Mhm.
Perfect entry. It's pretty clear to me at that point, when I saw that, this is where we structure it, and then obviously, let's just zoom out here. Look at the RR that we're going to print on this. Yeah, it's 148 RR.
I don't know if that's enough for Jackus.
Zoom out high enough you can't even see.
Can't even see the top. Yeah.
No, so this is on a more serious note. This is kind of like your quantum index. So it's IonQ, RGTI, and Qubit, which are like kind of the 3 leading names in quantum, which is a complete farce of an industry. If we want to talk about just an absolute money pit, this is probably one of the more freer shorts within the market. High time frame weekly divergence, clearly accepted back within the range, blow off top. I mean, we see this time and time again in crypto. That's the beautiful thing is we see compressed time horizons, or we see things happen, play out in super compressed time horizons. And if you're trading this like a crypto, crypto ticker, I mean, where would you be expecting this to come into? I mean, at minimum this low. So, I mean, been short some quantum names in the over in the Discord, and they're probably going to go a lot lower. This is kind of like my sector that I like to bully in equities when I think we're going to be seeing downside. Been crushing Palantir, just
Dude.
continuing.
Literally just tailed Michael Burry on a short. It's printing. Sometimes trading is so easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then like, I mean, look how thin the structure is. You know, this is so fragile. Look at how thin this move up was. I mean, you have a little bit of volume done here, but you know, just thin move, and then rejection, create a range at the highs, clearly reject from that upper range, and now it's just like, I mean, it's like a Dorito person, you know what I'm saying, where they're just big up top and they got nothing to support it down low.
A Dorito person.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's all the weights up at the top, you know, and then they're just bouncing on this little pinnacle down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know.
You guys know what the like button's at? Including the one I just hit.
Oh boy.
What are we at?
25.
Oh no.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, there's only one thing that needs to happen next.
There it is, Prometheus. Good man. Good man. Zoom in a little bit more, yeah. Zoom in a little closer. There you go. That's good stuff. Yeah.
This not zoomed in enough for me, Tucker.
I wonder if there's like a TPO.
Bro, imagine getting trapped aping a local high on on the 1 second chart on soybeans. I mean, you just know that there are some people who do nothing but trade soybeans that will like laugh at the footprint of people on just like, oh yeah, look at this idiot dumping $1 million into the soybeans.
Is that Renko?
Time frame chart.
Is that a little Renko action?
This is the Kagi.
Kagi.
What about our point and figure chart? Oh yeah, here we go. This is where the real hidden alpha is in the market.
This is a great question.
That's actually a good point.
It probably could be real.
That's definitely it has to be.
The Dow's at 50,000.
I can't think of anything more indicative of a potential top than Pam Bondi using the Dow Jones price as a legal defense.
Dude.
That's crazy.
What am I
But
looking for?
More seriously, though, like I do think we're seeing a pretty clear divergence between tech and the S&P.
Let me just comment on that real quick. That is if that's the new precedent for like legal defense, that is hilarious, man. Like you ever get accused of anything, either like legally or just like someone comes after you online, just be like, dude, look at the Dow. Like, why are you even coming after me? You should be talking about the Dow. Like that's a historic moment. That's historic.
Insane.
Or your wife says anything. You forgot to take the trash out. We missed trash day. The Dow is at 50. Why are you on me about trash? Like, I didn't need to do chores. The Dow was at 50. And she'll be like, yeah, but you have all of our money in shit coins.
Yep. Been there. Been there.
Been there.
Oh, it was going to be... Tommy, you're talking about the divergence between what? Just
between
like
tech and the S&P.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I feel like the structure on the NASDAQ looks like it's breaking down, like that we just put in a lower high.
So this is... Yeah, okay. XLK divided by ES.
you ever
when the
charted?
IRS asked me for my taxes this year, I'm gonna say, yeah, but the Dow Jones.
Wow.
Have you ever charted? I think it's SOXX.
Is that
Oh, I know what
the
it is.
short semis?
It's
It's a
SOX.
short something.
oh,
So
what is it?
XX?
There's some like
XX.
it basically trades like a levered QQQ. It's like
No, XX, brother.
There's a chart. I think I know what you're talking
yeah. This one. It's
The
this
contango.
stuff. It basically trades like a levered QQQ. So if you're thinking Qs are gonna nuke, just shove this thing because like pair chart this against QQQ quick, Prometheus. It basically just outperforms the NASDAQ to the upside and to the downside. So if you're bearish tech, just take out some SOXX puts. Because like look at all the major pullbacks we've had, like, you know, and
Yeah.
it just outperforms up and down. Yeah, why are you jaywalking? The Dow is at 50K. Why are you on me about jaywalking? Dude,
Why didn't
grow up.
you make your car payment for 3 months?
Dude, I don't need to make car payments. The Dow is at 50K. We should be talking about that. Such a legendary response. Just avoided everything. We should be talking about the Dow at 50K. Not all the elite pedos that are getting exposed. You know what's so funny is that clap back came directly from Trump's mouth. He definitely was just like, if they say anything, just talk about which we're winning. Talk about it now. And she's like, are you sure that will work? And he's like, trust me. Trust me.
Trust me.
Just trust it will work. So hilarious. Forgot to pick the kid up from school today. He waited for 6 hours. The Dow is at 50K.
What are we talking about?
What are you yapping about? Like the Dow is at 50K. Yeah, dude, I am tired of winning. What an administration. You know, just so tired of winning. I just can't take it anymore.
When is Jerome out? Is that in May?
May. Yeah, he's out in May.
That's when we bought him.
Don't talk to me about Jerome, man. The Dow's at 50. It's just unbelievable.
Jeez, is that Zcash?
Yeah. It's a fucking zero. Look at the weekly. I mean, this is...
You may even get tired of winning.
And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning.
We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much.
Dude, where did that come from?
Real, man.
I'm sure Jack has found that and put it on there.
Yeah, I just uploaded it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
We can't take it anymore. Dude, it's like that recorder. There's like that recorder sound bit. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where they always put it in like the funny videos. I need to find it. It's hilarious. That sound, I cannot not laugh to it.
Please, you might even get tired of winning.
What does XMR look like?
Dude.
Oh.
I can't believe what they did to this coin.
Oh, yeah. Dirty, dirty dogs. All the Zcash maxi chads said, we found something better. And they went to XMR. And then everybody was like, all right, bull market's over.
Jeez, dude.
I was so pissed round tripping that.
Yeah, because you caught the pump.
I did. I mean, not with like real size, but if I was super levered into that trade and retraced the whole thing, I would have been fuming, absolutely fuming. I don't even know how. Like I couldn't even believe it Christmas treed like that within a week. But someday XMR will be bullish.
Someday.
Someday. What's up with gold?
They're nuking it. That's what they're doing.
I think they're nuking all precious metals right now.
What is silver doing? Sorry if we already talked about it, but
Let's see here. Oh,
that kind of looks terrible, dude. I had so many people like IRL telling me that like I had to buy physical silver, like,
Same.
and I was just like, I literally cannot do it. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm happy you bought it at like 50, you know, and you hit a 2x, but like, I cannot buy into this chart, man. Like, it's never different. It's simply never different. This time is different. There's something, you know, there's some narrative. It's just never, ever different, man.
it's a generational pump on silver. I mean, it's like you get these once in, you know, a few decades if you're lucky. Yeah, I don't want to own silver for like at least the next 20 years.
What is silver what does silver SPX look like? For a minute it looked kind of good, I remember. But
I mean, exit pump.
yeah.
I don't know, bro. Look at the RSI. I mean, you just got up there.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a monthly chart too.
Yeah.
Like when it hits that, it's like over for like that's like the top for usually like years. Look at the distance between these two. It's like 8 years almost.
Yeah, but
between
look
those
at
pumps.
2000 whatever, 2003.
So you hit it and
Kind of looks like a
04.
euthanasia roller coaster is what it looks like to me.
Looks like Bitcoin miners.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit it. But I mean, even when you hit it, like you pull back for like 12 months, a little bit longer. You know.
Put it in log mode. I want to see if there's a trend. Draw it across those highs, Prometheus. Is there a trend line all the way across?
There has to be, bro. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's over for silver.
Oh
I
no.
just had a feeling those are going to connect.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, if you bought the silver top, you will be underwater for the next 30 years.
Oh no.
Oh
You
my
have like
god.
negative
like-
returns.
It looks like an altcoin against Bitcoin chart.
Mm-hmm.
Is what that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Parabolic. That's probably like the Aptos Bitcoin chart. I'd almost guarantee the Aptos Bitcoin chart looks like that.
You said Bitcoin Aptos?
Yes.
You know what? The only thing that I can think of that's like genuinely bullish for markets short term is that I feel like we need to wait for like Anthropic and XAI or whatever or SpaceX to IPO, and then that's the top for like 5 years. We need those. We need like the AI IPO boom where things IPO at like $1 trillion valuation and then go down 95%. That's the real like top signal is the crazy valuation IPOs, man. That was like what marked the top for the tech bubble, man, was all these like internet companies IPOing at ridiculous valuations. That's the one thing we're kind of missing right now, where I feel like they might keep us pinned for just long enough.
For them to get exit liquidity.
Yeah, kind of my feeling.
Yeah, takes me back to ICP.
I see.
You know what's crazy? How SanDisk is topped. It's crazy.
What did they do again? They make like memory for AI or something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, they make RAM.
Mm-hmm.
This chart is going to be halved by the end of April.
Yep. This looks like the COVID charts to me. Like
It's
look
the
at
soul chart, man, from 2021.
I spell Peloton.
I'm doing great, brother. Oh.
Oh, I see. Yeah, SanDisk to me looks like the Peloton chart. Just such a thin move. You know, it looks really good as a Micron. And the reason why I say that is if you look at the like financials, it's like technically still undervalued. Does the chart look like it? No. But from like a pure financial metrics standpoint, Micron is still very undervalued.
Hard to buy something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to either.
What is that, Micron? It's a funny chart. Like historically speaking, it's a funny chart.
I mean, look at this like massive. You know what this looks like, Tommy?
Like the NASDAQ top.
No. I mean, well, but the funnel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's it called?
Livermore.
Yeah, the Livermore funnel. Literally identical. Look at this. This is like textbook. Wow, that looks so good, actually.
That's what we were hoping for Coinbase, but it decided to just nuke through the bottom.
Chill and long silver. I will be chilling and I will be not long silver. Australia is the safest country in case of doom and gloom. I can see that.
I don't know about that.
No, I could see that because like literally nothing's in the interior of Australia.
Yeah, you want to know why?
Because everything kills you.
Because everything wants to kill you in Australia. Everything. Their spiders are this big. Their snakes are enormous. They got kangaroos that'll just beat the shit out of you. I mean, nah, New Zealand, bro. New Zealand is chill.
No, because they got the volcanoes. So you got to be careful of that just in case you get the mega quake.
That's true. That's very true. You know where I go? Antarctica. I'd head
The green pastures.
I'd head to the ice wall and then I'd pop over the other side to the green pastures. Yeah. Say what's
You
up,
see those videos lately?
No.
Yeah, it's like all these people going to Antarctica with like Starlinks and streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And they like confiscate their Starlinks and they're like, you can't stream here.
Yep. I wonder why. I wonder why. Study Admiral Byrd. Study him closely.
Barry, looks like Barry's still bullish on Zcash, brother. I will say, from a chart perspective, this looks pretty bad.
I mean, it looks where it might get a bounce, right? But like, I would have. That's.
This is like thin support, in my opinion. And if I look at Zcash, like if I throw Zcash on here, on the proprietary metrics, or I can throw it on here actually.
The proprietary metrics.
So your previous year VWAP low sitting here at $111. Study that numerology 111.
Gematria.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a mudslide here. Mudslide event. The reset.
Mudslide. Study Haiti.
Tucker's speaking in tongue right now.
Dude, Haiti has mudslides. It's not that hard to figure out.
So does Indonesia. You know, it's in Indonesia, the largest copper mine in the world.
Who owns that?
Or one of them.
Who owns it?
I think it's, what is it, BHP? I think it's BHP.
It appears so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Let's look at Apple. Why not? That is a nasty weekly candle we're putting in right now. Man, look at that too.
Oh, Apple was topped after all.
We knew that was coming.
Yeah. The innovators.
Dude, they suck.
Dude, how is CoreWeave green?
Are you
That
sure?
makes no sense. Yes, this makes 0 sense. This is a horrible company.
They're squeezing you good.
Yeah, they are. Everybody knows they're horrible. That's why they're squeezing them. They're squeezing the shorts. I think Sol is like probably generationally topped.
Go to the Sol market cap chart instead.
I'm not joking when I say I think Sol can literally go to 0.
I mean, that's a horrific image right there, man. Horrific.
Oh,
This-
man.
It has another 50% to go from here. It won't do a full bear market range high retest, but like it will come down another 50% from here. Like,
I hope Sol never comes back. Like, I hope it dies. Because I think on-chain needs it to die. It'll probably come back, but like, I need it to go so low that people like completely give up on the chain.
it kind of did that last cycle when it went to $8.
Yeah.
They
From
did.
60 to
It's
8.
different this time, though, in my opinion.
It's never different. It's always the exact same.
People gave up at $8. I'll give you that. People gave up when it hit $8. But I remember having conversations with you guys during the bear market range after it hit $8 about how I wanted to farm Sol on chain. I never did it, and that was really stupid. I cost myself probably a lot of money. But I remember having conversations with you guys about how I felt like on chain on Sol could heat up this cycle.
Tommy, you didn't get a soul phone and farm?
Wait,
don't
Tucker, when last
I don't-
last cycle did you buy your first soul phone? Do you remember the date?
No, I mean it was
We need to mark out when
2023.
you received your shipment for your first one and then the second one and see if it marks tops. Or when you ordered them.
I ordered the second one a year ago and I just got it like 2 weeks ago. And there's really there's nothing.
I'm gonna need you to check your email and tell me when you ordered the first one and the second one. Because if they drop a third one next cycle, it's over. That's signal.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure they will too.
For sure they will.
Are they both called Seeker? I'm pretty sure they are. I can find it. I'll find it. Yeah, the first one gave you like $1,000 in bonk, which was sick. Right. The second one didn't really give you anything, fortunately. So that was cool, but no. What was the
Jeez.
first one called, bro? I mean, Solana Mobile. I call the second one Seeker. You guys just waiting for me right now?
Sol went down another 85%. Like if we're looking at this, okay, if Sol goes down 85% from here.
Where would that be? Take it? Probably still not.
Oh my gosh. All the way down to range lows.
Wait, okay. December 11th, 2023 is when I got the first one. And the second one I got probably 2 weeks ago.
Can you mark those dates on the chart, Prometheus? Say those
December
again, Tucker.
11th, 23 is the first one.
Can you mark that out, Prometheus? December 11th,
23. There you go. All right, get rid of all that.
No signal. Wait. When did you order the first one, though?
Like a year before that, bro. Or maybe not a year, but
Okay.
a while before that. And I ordered the last one a year ago. There's no way it was a top in 2022, though. Right. So. Yeah, I didn't get any SKR because I didn't do whatever they wanted me to do.
$5 to 6 figs just doing that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they gave people who got the second one money, but you had to like do a bunch of shit. I didn't even, because I ordered the thing a year ago and then I just forgot about it because I was like, I don't even know if they're ever gonna send it. So yeah, there was like a airdrop season thing. What do you guys think about this?
The astrology says it agrees.
The astrology agrees.
Tomorrow, 16th, 17th, 20th, 26th. Study those dates. And March 2nd. That's another one.
Said March 2nd.
Yeah.
I don't think we bought them till like Q3. Q4. I think the like prime buying opportunity will be there.
We could bottom this quarter. If I have my way.
But I mean, like, you got to think we're going to be putting in some form of higher time frame range at the lows. You know?
Yeah,
it's
I
hard
do
to,
agree with that.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine this if he recovers.
Crypto especially, I think, can maybe take a little bit extra time to to bottom. Equities, I kind of just envision whoosh. That's probably the low. And then we kind of like range around that. But I could be wrong. Obviously, everything is path dependent.
Crypto is holding on by an absolute thread right now. Altcoins are like that kid that got beat up so hard he's just laying on the ground and they just keep punching him. You know?
Where did you grow up, bro?
Let's see here. $21. Why does it sound like a water fountain's in the background?
I hear it too.
It's my cat water fountain.
Oh, nice.
Wouldn't
The
get
constantly running one?
it. Yes.
Oh, those are nice. My brother has one.
I mean, this one is cheap and it's pretty terrible, but they like it. Yeah.
So a lot of people won't know this technical setup, but you know, this is right. The Omega Head and Shoulders,
The Omega. I don't know.
or better known as Mount Chodius.
Mount Chodius. Very nice. We need to check in on the Tron Shud fractal with MSTR. That's what we need to do. No, pull it up in a separate thing. Put them side by side. Go the other way. Go the other way. Yeah. No. Yeah, there we go. All right, now make them look pretty.
Oh, you're saying like Tron's like up here.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I'll see you at 16 billion.
Oof. I mean, that would be like... That'd be like the equivalent to trading down here.
Yeah.
Like Tron to 10 bill.
Yeah.
We were looking at that fractal yesterday. That is that is happening.
Mm-hmm.
That is happening.
You think it's because like Justin goes to jail or something?
I think it's just a crypto cycle, man. He's not going to jail. If he skirted it this long, he's fine.
I think he lays super low and it's been very beneficial for him.
Tommy.
He is, I think he's sleeping in the bed right now.
Don't want to disturb him.
I'd have to go grab him, and he'd definitely not be happy about that, but I could go get him.
Wake up feeling bitey.
All right, Tommy. What is it?
I'm not giving position advice.
How about just the ticker? No chain, no strike.
Mag 7, man. Anything Mag 7, I think is about to nuke really hard. But I know Tucker likes Google. I'm not as big of a fan of the Google short.
I know you're not.
But I think
Props on taking that trade, by the way.
Bro,
Oh.
it's the masculine urge to just take down the strongest asset in the market. You just wouldn't get it. That's
Yeah,
all
that
it
is real, man. Dude, like the Nvidia short, the Apple short,
Yeah.
shorting semis, man.
Oh, the urge to just take them down.
The Giants will fall.
The lag 7.
The Jeet 7.
The cheese.
I think one thing that people are not expecting that I do think will play out though is everybody is kind of expecting a risk-off environment with the dollar to go up, and I think it's going to be the opposite. I think the dollar going down is kind of indicative of the American exceptionalism trade and the American tech trade falling.
So if we think about it like this, asset prices dropping and the denominator also dropping.
Yes.
That's doom, Tommy.
That is-
Yeah, it's bad.
It's
That's
not
doom.
It's not good.
But
I do like
Tommy this.
I
Sorry,
like
go
the
ahead.
idea of potentially rolling some put profits into euro and short dollar ETFs later this year.
Why not just pair trade the two? Why not just like long?
I think
Euro
it'll be.
USD?
I mean, you could just effectively. They're kind of just like the same trade, right?
How does Euro USD look right now?
But I don't want to put all my eggs in the European basket. Is basically like is basically what I'm saying.
Dude, Euro USD looks bullish, man. That looks like a bottom, like higher time frame.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you can at least target like this high, at least.
Dude,
but
is there like a shekel USD pair? I want to see how that looks. Is there something like that?
There is, yeah.
Pull up the.
I put a fractal on the Israeli stock exchange earlier this week, and now I'm on the Epstein.
Isn't it up only?
What's the ticker for the shekel USD?
The shekel. Do you want something that's going to appreciate versus the dollar? You should get long the Swiss franc. That's the trade.
Wow. Yeah,
that is the trade.
That's real.
Dude, I have a feeling the shekel's doing well. What is the ticker? Someone help me. Comment section, help me.
Shekel.
Shekel.
Is that an actual?
Yeah, the shekel
it is.
Israeli money.
Oh, I didn't even know this. ILS USD.
You could always do ISRA, which is the
What?
base.
Dude, you need to own shekels, not dollars, man. Study it.
What?
I don't hold dollars, man. I hold shekels.
Dude, I'm probably gonna long actually the Swiss franc US dollar.
That
Should
thing
I
is
just
turbo up only.
Yeah. Should I just honestly rotate all my money into Swiss francs? Is that the move?
Yes.
I have no idea.
I
I
think
have
that's
no
the
edge in
move.
Forex markets, but this does look bullish.
Aren't the Swiss basically projecting rates at like negative or zero?
Yeah.
They're going full Japan mode.
Are they going to liquidate themselves?
Maybe.
I mean, I shouldn't ask you. You missed it last time, so
I missed the Japanese self-liquidation.
yeah, you had to apologize publicly for it, man. That was crazy.
It's a
Sorry, I
pretty
didn't foresee Japan
place
liquidating itself.
to do with Japan.
That was your second best tweet ever. Second to that of only imagine letting another man fill you. Don't limit in like a bitch. Mark it in like a Chad. Imagine letting another man fill you. That was your best tweet ever.
We were
That was
in
Hall of Fame.
we were in your hometown with Tommy, and we came up with that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we were at Bunny's in St. Louis Park in
Mhm.
Minnesota
Yeah,
watching a golf tournament. We were watching like the US Open,
yeah.
just like
Stuffing-
eating bar
Right.
food and drinking and smoking outside. We were just like, man, what would be so funny to tweet right now? You ripped it. It was legendary. I don't think there will ever be a better tweet than that in terms of like niche crypto humor.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Niche crypto humor. I know.
Micro niche.
Nobody else
crypto
gets it.
humor.
Yeah, niche internet micro celebrity humor right there.
Yeah, it's time to long some Franks, boys.
Don't limit in like a bitch. Mark it in like a Chad. Imagine letting another man fill
No,
you.
the best part was it was during Gay Pride Month, and Tommy goes "Happy Pride" or something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember that.
Man,
Oh,
that was
man.
back when Twitter was fun. What happened, man? Bring me back to 2023, 24, man. So fun. Now every time I go on Twitter, it's literally just like, I can't believe what Claudebot is doing. Here are 6 prompts I use to blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, literally go play in traffic. What is wrong with you? You're just you're an unpaid shill for Claude, man, is what you are. That's what everybody's defaulted to.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, Claude, type me up a prompt to shill yourself on X, and I'll make 6 cents from Elon's stimmy checks. Hot take. Creator compensation on X ruined it. It's all fake news, engagement grabs, man.
Dude, that soul chart is just so freaking hideous.
It's real bad.
Someday I'll find out what that OBOI was in the soul. Let me see if it's still going, man. I'm gonna lose my mind. It's still going up.
Jesus, Tommy.
How is that even possible?
Are you tired of winning?
Dude, what is Justin Sun about to do? XRP is the same. I don't like the look of Tron. I'm gonna say that.
Why do you think he's doing that?
Shorted.
I can only speculate. But
Speculate.
He's watching over me every time we do these shows.
His Excellency, man.
I mean, he is your background.
That is an abysmal chart. Abysmal.
XRP needs to study hymns.
What's going on with hymns?
Laughed way harder at that than I should have.
Crease his Jordans. What is that?
You don't know, Tuck?
No.
You don't know about that anti-crease tech? You didn't
No.
have the inserts in your Jordans when you were younger?
No.
So they wouldn't crease?
Dude, all I had were Nike Shocks, bro. They were awesome.
Tucker had the 2-strap meta. You know?
The 2-strap meta?
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah. You had the New Balances back in the day with just the 2 straps. Where you'd stomp them and they'd light up.
It's funny to see New Balances really come back into. It's like they went full circle. Frat star shoes, and now they're like kind of the stylish tennis shoes.
I still think they're hideous, and I will never put one on my foot. But
oh man, I gotta show you some of the ones that I've got now. They're solid.
I refuse.
I'll show you when we hop off.
Ugly. All right, you got to show me. I just think they're hideous shoes. Like I'm a big fan of, like the flat foot, toe splay shoes where you have the individual toe sockets. That way you can get maximum traction.
Maximum traction.
No, I like a good old like Van, like just a comfy shoe. I like a Cole Haan, like a good Cole Haan shoe.
I'm not walking around in Cole Haans though. Those are nice.
I'm walking around in rainbows, bro. Rainbows.
Study the Crocs. Study the Croc slides. I'm telling you.
Croc slides.
Croc slides, brother. That's what Birks are for.
No.
I can't do Birks.
I'm not wearing Crocs, bro.
I'm not wearing.
Study the slides. Study the Croc slides. I'm telling you.
No, I was fully out on Birkenstocks, like totally and completely out on Birks until my brother got me some for my birthday last year, and I wear them to go get like just around the house to go get coffee. They're like my casual walking shoes, as long as I'm not walking too far.
They're nice once they break into your foot. Once you break them in, they're good.
It's rainbows in the summer and it's Ugg slippers in the winter. And there's
Ugg slippers?
Yes, bro. You don't have a pair of Ugg slippers, bro?
My feet will be
Brother.
sweating if I'm wearing Ugg
Well,
slippers.
they do, Tommy. They do. They absolutely do. Yeah. It's like that episode of The Office when Kevin's feet get all.
And he wears the Kleenex boxes.
The Kleenex boxes.
Yeah, the Kleenex boxes.
Yeah. You got to let his dogs bark.
Yeah.
God, I forgot about Tom's. That's funny.
Yeah, I've never once owned a pair.
Thank God. I will New Balance pill you Prometheus though. I will.
No. I refuse. See, I like fitted, sleek, stylish looking shoes. The bulky dino stompers are just out of touch, in my opinion.
Well, what are we talking about? Are we talking about daily wear? Like, what are we talking about here?
Dude, yeah, daily wear. I'm telling you.
What do you have? Like, what did you wear yesterday?
More Vans. Or Sambas. I fuck with I appreciate
He's an emo guy.
I like Vans. No, Vans are so comfortable.
No,
and
you
I can
Vans and bang Lincoln Park. I get it. Okay.
No, I don't bang Lincoln Park. No, you are the one that actually listens to Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park shreds. All right, Lincoln Park rips. So I'm just giving you shit, but
no, I know the Vans, a Samba, and Adidas. I love a nice Samba, and then if I'm trying to get a little bit nicer shoe, a Kohan, the dress sneaker, great shoe. And then if I'm having to go slides, I'm going Croc slides all day long. And if I'm going winter, I got a pair of the Uggs moccasins. Can't beat them. That's the lineup.
My wife tried to get me in Sambas, but
bro, I need to tell you on some Sambas. Let me tell you. All right. You guys think it's a good time to wrap it up?
I think that's a good spot to wrap things up. We hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Had a little bit of everything. Felt a little bit like a Friday, I can't lie. But nevertheless, if you guys enjoyed the stream, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. A reminder that we do these shows live throughout the week when the New York Stock Exchange is open. Sorry, I had something in my throat. On Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you wanted to see us again, come wrap up your week with us tomorrow. But we also have another show, Market Talk, which is hosted by King Wabi and the Because Bitcoin X account. So make sure to stay following and subscribe to those accounts so you can be notified when we, not just when we schedule those spaces, but of course also when we go live. But guys, our typical start time for Market Talk is around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So catch you there this afternoon and of course tomorrow as well. Peter Schiff was on yesterday. That was cool. There were so many different dialogues that went on during yesterday's space. It was very entertaining. So make sure to tune in later this afternoon for that. But until then, until tomorrow, guys, thank you, of course, as always, for tuning in. And of course, stay safe.